Hello, everybody.
Today's the worst theme of the whole entire world.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Poop!
stop.
Who doesn't love to talk about poop?
Peyton.
Girls.
Obviously, we're running out of themes here, but we did talk about digestion,
We're struggling.
and now we're going to do a poop craft.
I'm making Thanos poop.
All right, so what you're going to need for this
Thanos
craft,
turd.
Is
if you have brown Play-Doh or tan
Tan
Play-Doh
Play-Doh.
or literally any color Play-Doh you'd like,
Thanos turd.
we're going to make a poop emoji, learning how to wedge clay or wedge the Play-Doh and roll a coil. Okay? So you're going to need 1 container of Play-Doh, any color you'd like. I'm going with the traditional brown.
you also need some. You also need some white Play-Doh
Just a little bit. And
black Play-Doh.
Yep.
Just a little bit because for the white and the
I've
black
been
we're
kidnapped.
using them for the eyes.
because the poop emoji has eyes.
And
Hello.
then also
Yeah.
for the white we're using the mouth maybe.
Abuse.
Okay, so get your Play-Doh and we'll meet you back here in a sec. Okay, so once you have your Play-Doh, you're going to grab the color Play-Doh that you would like to make your poop out of. So go ahead and open that up.
Turd taco.
And we're going to do something called wedging. So you might want to roll up your sleeves just a little bit. You can do this with real clay as well. This is what I teach my students when we're in our classroom. But what you're going to do
Wedge your
is
turd taco up your
push the clay out and fold it over. Or Play-Doh, I mean. And that's because, I don't know about you guys, but we do not use our Play-Doh very often. Unfortunately, we just don't have a lot of time. So a lot of times it gets hard and crumbly. So what you want to do is do that and then pick it up and just work it just a little bit until your Play-Doh is nice and smooth. Now, if you really wanted the brown Play-Doh, stop, Peyton. If you really wanted the brown Play-Doh, but yours isn't really working for you, just grab a different color. It doesn't matter. Next thing we're going to do is teach you how to roll a coil. And this you can do in clay as well. So this is what I would teach my art students, how to do a coil pot. And the way you do that is you're going to use your fingertips and you're going to roll. And as you're rolling, you're going to push in the middle and then pull out on both sides. Push in the middle and pull out. And you're just going to keep doing that because we need a nice long coil in order to make our emoji. Now, if one part gets too thin, what do you think you should do? Should you keep working with that part?
No.
That's a
Because
good.
then it would break.
Correct. So if, like, let's say this part was real thin, then you can ignore that part just for a little bit. Or if the middle's too thin, then you can roll here, then you can roll there. So you want to roll it nice and even. And if you mess up, guess what you do? Smash it all back together and start again. Okay? Obviously, I've done this a time or two. Well, not made a poop emoji a time or two, but I've rolled some coils a time or two here. And you want it so it's nice and even all the way across, the same thickness, no parts too thin. And again, if it doesn't work out, smash it back together, wedge it, try again. Okay, our next step is to take our coil and we are going to make a circle maybe about that big. So if you were to do that with your hand, maybe about that big. And we're going to take the rest of our Play-Doh and we're going to go around and around. And as you're going around, you want to place it a little bit more on the inside of your first coil and then the inside of your second coil. And then if you have too much room and you have a hole like I did, I'm going to make my bottom circle a little smaller. So I'm going a little smaller here. The best thing about Play-Doh, it's not sticky. So you can undo it until you get the perfect poop. Right? And then the next thing we're going to do are add eyes. So I'm going to grab my white Play-Doh, and all you need is a pinch of it. So grab a little bit, and you can do the same thing we did with the other, which is just kind of wedge it or work it in your hands a little bit. I'm going to break it into 2 pieces and roll between my palms a little sphere. one sphere. Maybe the size of M&Ms. It really depends on how big. Oh gosh, those aren't the same size. Take a little bit off that. I mean, they don't really need to be the same size. You could have a crazy looking poop emoji. All right, and then I'm gonna take my finger and press them down just a little bit. Press it down just a little bit. Going to stick one there. Stick one there. And then my next step is to take some of my black Play-Doh.
Stop.
Tiny bits. Teeny tiny little circles. You don't even need to use your whole palms. Put that there. Same thing. Teeny tiny little circle. Push that there. Look at that little guy. Now you can make him crazy or cross-eyed. You can make him a little nutty, which is all how we are all feeling in quarantine. This is kind of how I feel in quarantine. That's exactly how I feel. And there you have it, friends. Look at this little poop family.
Completed turd taco.
I hope you have fun.
I smell you. Sniff, sniff.
This is mine.
Send help.
Don't, I got it under control.